My boyfriend was Justin Reed, a Prince Charming in River City social circle. He had always been wild and extravagant, spending money recklessly and surrounded by women. I spent 3 years with him, during which he treated me well and even proposed. But recently, he became interested in someone new. She was a young, beautiful college student with fair skin and an elegant demeanor. He couldn't resist her innocence and kindness. To amuse her, he didn't hesitate to push me into the sea on my birthday. Today the sky stretched endlessly, a flawless expanse of blue without a hint of cloud in sight. However, the calm water unexpectedly churned into large splashes. I struggled in the water, feeling despair wash over me as I watched the people on the yacht. A girl named Jasmine Fox stood on the edge of the yacht in a white dress, her eyes innocent and bright. Seeing my distressed state in the water, Jasmine delicately covered her lips and smiled sweetly. Her smile was captivating. Justin also joined in the laughter. He was smiling brightly, and even his worried expression eased up a bit. By the time he heard my cries for help, I was already sinking. The sensation of drowning was suffocating. I had nearly drowned as a child, and ever since, I'd been terrified of water. I hadn't wanted to celebrate my birthday on a yacht, but I couldn't resist Justin's persuasion. However, when I arrived on the yacht, I found not only our usual friends but also a beautiful stranger. Justin doted on her, serving her drinks and fruit, even giving her the first slice of cake. His attentiveness, which he hadn't shown me in a long time, struck me as odd. I immediately sensed something was wrong, but I never suspected him. It wasn't until he pushed me into the sea that it hit me. Justin had a change of heart. He watched me slowly sinking, leisurely lifting his sunglasses onto his forehead, squinting as he looked at me struggling in the water and began to mock. "Stella, are you really that helpless in the water? Quit pretending, just come up already. Jasmine finds you entertaining enough, no need to keep up the act." The mocking laughter was grating. "Justin, it seems like she really can't swim," someone yelled out after sensing something was amiss, and swiftly tossed a lifebuoy to me, but by then, my body was already sinking. "Save her, Stella." The scene was chaotic, and several people worked together to rescue me onto the yacht, but even after several rounds of CPR, I didn't wake up. My body gradually grew colder. Justin started to panic, hurriedly taking me to the hospital and rushing me into the emergency room. There, doctors worked tirelessly for over 2 hours before managing to revive me. Justin breathed a sigh of relief upon hearing the doctor say I was out of immediate danger. If things had taken a turn for the worse, he would have been labeled a murderer. While he enjoyed having fun, he certainly didn't want to wind up behind bars. It wasn't until the next day that I woke up in the hospital bed. As I looked at the ceiling and caught the lingering scent of disinfectant, confusion welled up in my eyes. Just as I moved, a throbbing pain shot through my head. I lifted my hand to my forehead, grunting softly. Justin, who had just returned, spotted me awake and hurried over, gripping my hand eagerly. "Stella, you woke up at last. When you were unconscious the whole night, I feared you might never open your eyes again." I jerked my hand back suddenly, staring at him with suspicion while furrowing my brows. "Who are you? Stella, are you joking? I'm your boyfriend, Justin Reed." Justin grabbed my hand again and laughed. However, as he looked into my fearful eyes, mistaking my distress for pretense, his tone gradually grew impatient. "It was wrong of me to push you into the sea, but there's no need for this. You're fine now, aren't you, boyfriend? What nonsense are you talking about? My boyfriend is Raleigh Landon." I abruptly pulled away from his grasp, clutching a pillow in front of me, glaring at him with sharp, wary eyes. I had no idea who he was. "What? Who did you say is your boyfriend?" Justin's eyes bulged with anger, and he slammed his fist on the bedside table. Raleigh was his archenemy. Ever since childhood, he had consistently been defeated by Raleigh, nurturing a profound hatred for him that he couldn't even articulate. As I looked around the empty hospital room, then at Justin, who was approaching with growing fury, I shouted anxiously, "Don't touch me, I don't know you." My outcry summoned the doctor. Seeing how resistant I was to Justin, the nurse escorted him out of the room to wait at the door. The doctor conducted a series of examinations on me, asking many questions. Afterward, he advised me to rest. Justin stood by the door for a while, calming down. As soon as the doctor left, he rushed forward and interrogated, "Doctor, what's wrong with my girlfriend? Why doesn't she recognize me? And how could she claim another man as her boyfriend? She might have experienced some trauma causing memory loss. She might recover after some time, but don't stress her during this period," the doctor instructed. Justin was in disbelief. How could she just forget about him?